Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gisselle Adriana for those who do not know, and today's look is going to be a natural eye look with a pop of color. So we're going to start off with our eyebrows. For my eyebrows I use the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, which is a fine pencil. I think it's a good dupe for all the other ones. Another great dupe is the one from Morphe. So anyways, I start out by filling out my eyebrows, and I usually fill out the tail end first and then fill in the front. I just fill in the sparse spaces. I don't really overline or anything like that. And then going on to clean up my eyebrows, I use the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer in the shade Medium Warm. And for this, I just grab a little brush. This is from Morphe, I don't know the name, but it's a flat little concealer brush, and I use it to clean underneath my eyebrows. I only clean underneath my eyebrows because I don't like the stark line of concealer over my eyebrows. Next off, we're priming our eyelids with the Milani Eyeshadow Primer. It's lightweight and visible finish and works on all skin tones. Then with the BH Cosmetics 128 brush, we're going to be using this to set our eyelids and eyebrows in place. So here I am setting my eyebrows with a setting powder, and I normally use like a medium buffing brush or like a blending brush, because that seems to disperse the product even better. For today's look, we're going to be using Too Faced Sweet Peach Palette. Now using the BH Cosmetics 129 brush and the shade Peaches and Cream in the palette, we're going to be buffing that into our crease. This is going to act as a base and a transition shade for our eye look. Now using the same blending brush, we're going to be using the shade Georgia in the palette, and we're going to also apply that into our crease. Now with this eyeshadow, you're going to want to apply as many layers as you can because you want it to be really pigmented. Now using an angled blending brush from Morphe, we're going to use the shade Puree, and we're going to apply that a little lower in our crease. Using the number 7 brush from BH Cosmetics and the shade Puree, we're going to apply that a little lower in our crease. Now using a flat synthetic concealer brush, we're going to leave the first third of the eye blank, but the rest of the eye we're going to apply the shade of blushes. Using the same brush, we're going to spray some primer water, and we're going to be applying the shade Nectar into the first 1/3 of our eyelid. Using the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty and the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, we're going to prime our face. Now using the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector Liquid, we're going to highlight the high points of our face. But before we start putting foundation on, we're going to use the Wet n Wild Concealer Stick in the shade Worst Walnut. Now using the Photo Ready Candid Revlon foundation in the shade 400, we're going to apply that with our fingertips, and we're going to blend that all out using the Real Techniques body sponge. Cool tip is that when your foundation is still wet, I like to apply a highlighter, and today's highlighter is going to be the Wet n Wild Boozy Brunch highlighter, and we're going to be applying that with the Morphe E60 brush. Now using the e.l.f. cream blush in the shade Soft Rose and a small buffing brush, I like to apply the cream blush on the apples of my cheeks and a little bit on my nose. I'm using my Real Techniques sponge to make sure there's no creases under my eye, and using the Clinique face powder in the shade 20 Invisible Blend. I'm going to be setting my under eyes using the same shades we used in our crease. We're going to apply that underneath our eyes. So first we're going to be applying Georgia, and then a little closer to the eye we're going to be applying Puree, and then even closer we're going to be applying Summer Yum. Using the BH No. 1 brush, we're going to brush away all the setting powder that we have on our face. And we're going to spray our face with a setting spray, which is going to be the Milani Make It Last. Now going back with our highlighter from Wet n Wild and our brush from Morphe, we're going to highlight our face again because this just is going to intensify the highlight. Using a Morphe contour brush and the Fit Me powder foundation in the shade 360 Mocha, we're going to contour our face. Going back with our setting spray, we're going to spray our face to set our face in place. Normally when I do my makeup, I also set my face with another setting spray and a sponge. So I spray setting spray onto my sponge and then I pounce the sponge on my face. But the setting spray I'm going to be using is the Ofra Makeup Fixer. Now using an angled brush, we're going to be using the NYX Eyeshadow Base. The reason why I use the NYX Eyeshadow Base for my waterline is because when I put liner pencils in my waterline, they tend to smudge. And after I finish applying it in my waterline, I use a flat liner brush to gently apply the eyeshadow of my choice. So today we're going to be using the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. It's the colorful one, and we're going to be using the blue shade. Going back to Summer Yum, we're going to just diffuse the eyeshadow underneath our eye even more. Now we're just curling our eyelashes and applying the mascara from Loreal called Voluminous Feline in Waterproof. The reason I used waterproof mascara is because when I don't use it, my eyelashes tend to go down. Going with the lip brush and a little bit of setting spray, we're going to use the shade Nectar, and we're going to highlight the inner corners of our eyes. Then we're going to take the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brown Mascara to set our eyebrows in place. For the lips, we're going to be using the Ulta Matte Lipstick in the shade Sweet Caramel and the lip liner from Morphe called Coffee and Kissy. So I forgot to film myself showing you guys the end result of the makeup, so instead I just inserted some pictures so that way you guys can see the end result of the eyes and the whole face. Now I'm applying blush, and then I'm sectioning off my hair to the way I want it. So I normally section it a little bit further than half because I feel like it shapes my face better, and I'm using a leave-in conditioner spray and a wet brush to detangle my hair. And then we're going to use elastic bands to secure the braids. So here I am detangling my hair. And we're going to section it all the way through our head, and we're going to tie one side up. So I'm starting with the side that has less hair, and I spray my hair with leave-in conditioner until it gets wet enough, because I have baby hairs and I'm trying to get them into the braid. So I section off a little piece off, and those pieces I'm going to divide into 3 strands. And you're going to braid that how you would normally braid it. I intend to braid under, so the Dutch braid. So I'm just going to incorporate a little bit of strands into the braid. I don't want to braid it all the way down, I just want to braid it a little bit. And after I'm done, I'm going to braid it all the way down and tie it with an elastic band. And unfortunately, this is around the time where my camera cuts off, or my phone cuts off from filming. If you guys would like a tutorial on these braids, please let me know in the comments down below.